Hey guys, School Gamer here, back with Assassin's Creed 3. We're going to continue on and see the origins of Connor.
Tigo Yordunya Zawadakwania Sua. Ona Squaxor on a Johnny. Tizohak Ohando Dinyori Garakwane.
Hi, Star.
Hi, Star. Zaga de Deriwasta.
Zazahdani. Ha-oh, wa Zazahdani.
Det var det ni går det var också gånga. Det då så jag där så hon dia.
Doga nu ang det walking.
Gundi Gawana Obraho Yaga Gundi Nagere Gaa Tony Guna Stinio Ne Okwa.
Dananera de Temekera. Nungue, non sa nage, de wat tirat kawas. Wagari huarge di ot stara, ganatanyadu, di nagare.
Energy de Kadis. Onatahaya Yenuawe.
So they say victims taken from the woods, considering that they also hunt.
Hanahoda de wat Karitsa Dunyane.
Yogo da Sehtuga. Haha, Zora Gohadu. Is it as a datum?
Aska Degani Asa Gayeri. Aska de wat Nyawe.
Okay. Another clue right up over here. Without making a mistake. I'm trying to do it. There we go. Ah, stupid trees.
Zadodasi.
Stupid fox. Oh, that's fine.
Ay tisere, da se dunge no bali. Oh, akne de yung kahare te, dana sa juni jo kore akta iwes.
this not the right way?
Wagariwayewas o nayawat ne daga jidawah tandi. Tuni gariwas isire aho na dasa duhage.
I kind of have mixed feelings about when people, when they do that, when they put it in the native language and then they expect you to read
Oh,
the text.
akne da yung kuhare te dana.
You shut up.
Akta iwes.
You already said that. But anyway, like I do kind of find it more immersing to hear the language, but it's also really annoying and distracting to have to read it. So yeah.
Wagariwayewas o nayawat ne daga jidawah tandi. Tuni gariwas isire aho na dasa duhage.
The thing is that there's no markers that are popping up for that one circle that we were doing. Yeah, we're definitely not going to find them all in time, but that's
Ay
fine.
tisire dasa dunge no gadi.
Can you turn on Eagle Vision again? Thank you.
Wagariwayewas o nayawat ne daga jidawah tandi. Tuni gariwas isire aho na dasa duhage.
Can you turn on it again?
Oh, akne da yung kuhare te dana. Saya juni jo kore akta iwes.
I'm not sure how that works.
Ay
Like we
tisire
got a
dasa dunge
clue
no
and it's
gadi.
like all the way out here. Dude.
Waguya that sorry.
Uniya jigi sa
Oh,
deriana akne da Oh, akne da yung kuhare te dana. Saya juni jo kore akta iwes.
Where? Give me a clue.
Oh, no, I want ne gone.
Aha. There we go.
Oh, no, I want ne gone.
Yeah, I tried 100% this and I hated this mission. Oh, as far as finding the optional objectives go, obviously. Or getting them. He's not even hiding. What the hell?
Susi zo yande ne giga.
You didn't even jump in a haystack or anything. You're just hiding, leaning against a rock. I guess you're the last one to be found, so it sort of worked. But
Jidawat kari chiduni.
Easy as a yatewe.
Oscar, Degani, Asa, Gayerdi, Whisk, Yayak, Zada, Sadegu, Jotu, Gayerdi, Oscar you wanted, Degani you wanted, Asa you wanted, Gayerdi you wanted,
we're not moving very fast.
Yayak you wanted, Zada you wanted,
Come on.
What have we here?
You look familiar. Where have I seen you before? That wasn't very nice.
Let me go!
Listen to that. He knows English.
Small for a savage.
Spirited too. We have questions for your elders. Only tell us where your village is, boy, and you can go.
Best do as he asks, child.
I could snap your neck, you know. A little more pressure, and pop. The sad little flame of your life extinguished. You are a nothing, a speck of dust. You and all your ilk, living in the dirt like animals, oblivious to the true ways of the world. The wiser among you recognize the shape of the future. They throw themselves at our feet and beg mercy. But not you, it seems. No. You cling desperately to your ways, too ignorant to know your folly. But I am not unkind. And so I spare you, that you may carry word to your people. Let them know the sooner we are given what we seek, the sooner you can return to your pathetic, empty lives. A fair trade, is it not?
What is your name?
Charles Lee. Why do you ask?
So I can find you.
I look forward to it.
Well, that wasn't nice of them. They let me go without forcing me to reveal where the village was, and then they knocked me out anyway for some reason.
Yeah!
And then apparently they set fire to the village because I don't know reasons.
Stop! What's Sega gun?
It won't let me, what's the word I'm looking for? Climb it. Oh, there is a path around.
no guardi.
Jogo jäänä vas! Kaiges! Atto jäänä
Johto, John. Onak ti on Sadego. Onak.
Jaatsek andene!
Zodi onago ona. Zet fatstek. Radun hagedu. Onak ti on zartni gohra zartni duhage.
Dodek!
Aserek. Tugazun haak. Asesege. Nekti saderi ondarak. Tinawe. Adini kwek guhage.
Jaa! Sanonessa! Da quatta! Da kiriu! Akinyagamte! Krista!
Hi, what's up?
Ghana!
Oh, naga isse.
Yatta wa gani gon roni. Sata de wena da unga?
Yeah. So that was that. I always hated that fire saving mission. Because, yeah, it's just a pain. Railroad it, and it's a little bit confusing about how to save the mother. And also, I also just noticed that the guy, like, dragged you. Like, the building wasn't collapsing, it kind of happened suddenly, so the fact that the guy chose to just drag you out is a bit annoying. Like, it kind of worked. I guess overall it was a good thing, because the building, the exit collapsed right immediately afterwards. But, you can't know that. I don't think that would happen. So I think that that you should save the mother. But, whatever.
Gart, ngeni otan seraya. Oyaner mam geni wanu dosse edeni rodoge. Dinohoda de dom ne ayogarakwe ori wage. Anti jatasso wane edeni sto deraroroge. Amado enega ne toda di jatka tuniwe ne ayedeni ti nakwa tsari.
And of course, they always do that. They Assassin's Creed. You have to collect the feathers.
Lodi de wandore ne wahi.
Awadu gon his guts not the owner.
Yeah.
At least they have a good reason this time, though.
Yo tell the job de ne ayena.
Huh? Zezak tinuwe yo dikunde. Zahaga yo yanere.
Yum zaskuts.
Nekti doni gari was tuna yo tuhage. Nona ska guidene ne, the wasa gayeri ni hadi runungwe, kaa, ta humna na dakwage. So nona ska na nage ne, ta de watna neda. Iga gar hagunsu on doratu, kaa jage da ditaru. Gardu ne zosera aska de watnya na hadihage. Yahte skari was the yunki yakwa daze.
Segon ino tumne.
Ha, nekti zaha akta da honenu haje. De dun zohum jokna e de waire. Toga yaho tena tai de waire, toga yah tai de waderio. To are na zawane.
Tokni ko hak. Wagerek ta gari hunyani o mirt si agerata.
Tigawanio. To agux yotti na kuni. Zaha gasto zeriohage ziniotne oya.
Nekti yatamdo era ye dene dene kahondage.
Yata diodun zohum unka e goderianderage wahi. How yungeni dogaski doga andeni gweni toya yedenewe. Ne dosa ya yedini rada ne unzage.
Waderian dat seraksan e giga.
Das kena gera.
This is the one game where you can properly rerun long ways in the forest.
Got any gari west up? Ona ga toya head in we.
What the?
Oh, hadu go.
Zah katstek. Ne gandu di zaha set satstege.
That was kind of weird the way that they started it off, but it actually took me a couple of tries the first time to save him without touching the water. I'm not sure why, but
Ona deni rata.
Zodzi one dore.
Oni oti isere zaha set satstege doga ya chasadatrege.
Nexi ona yawa ne doga antjada ne dono gihie.
Doga oya wat ti nakunyanyo akta zatkan zera.
yeah, can't be worrying about. Your mind has to be here. You can't be worrying about falling. Can I touch the ground yet? Out of curiosity. Does the rocks count as the ground? I guess not. Or maybe I don't have to touch the ground. I can touch the ground now. I don't know which it is. I do hate climbing the cliffs because it's so hard to actually identify the crevices that you can interact with. Oh no, yeah, it's complete now.
Nahoda, what got ni guruni?
Yatta wak kwenyo agwego yang geni harange. Ga ga der harde zinora agwego an seroroge. Ga doga isere ya doga yeri zinigo yung geni ya. Taunt for hardige. Doga rungaden on antpa.
Fine, I'll collect your stupid feathers. I wonder where's the third one? I'm not sure why I didn't take massive damage there, but they didn't really put the last feather all the way over there. Because I'm not running way over there. Just sort of stick 100% in it. That's stupid.
Onega ya gahawe am zja dandi. Onwadu ga an zja dandi ona.
Ya, segu de dom zom mai deni wararoro ge danu ganehm.
Agwa ya no wanda de ga doratra we yaha. Dana dosa zero zuzi wa gareso.
Anguri hunyo, kanadapta ezot kudina gerenyo, toanti jadora de. Tohum zohum yo snore am dayo kwate. Yot kwenye se ka heyate. Kaya danoru ne giga de ham tanega. Onek tia de waderi wa kwenyas tage ne sa oyera.
Oh, hi.
Tadadenak dotas aun dasade sanuni. Toga anse sadawate. Ande wadu nege negario. Tanu yan wadoratsira yan ne.
Agua next is in what it's anillo.
Ona on deniazere. Yo snore se wahragwe tarungo. Skena sua tanut kayeri. Yahta o waru kok tate zadohunzoni. Nektiga nehum oni. Toga danzasteriha asi taksa. Anguna dunha se ona onio zi asat karhara. Jojerato onek tia se tsari zi nume guja darorox ne gundirio. Yo sumagarde ti de watskan hukwa. Ti kahnegi rata. Zezak ne kayendere matrori zi unwak to dundundawarien. Kanaktiyo ne ka ayunt karhara.
Oops.
Hauki oya zijat karhara.
Okay.
Kanto zat karhara.
Kankaniot.
Yo yanere. Hau jade nyanda ne zaha gario dawana ye deniena. Tini gariwe sugenir hare.
Ah. Just move it back up here. Okay.
To idawes. So that's the neos is a honor.
Ya, kayang kwire dano kahore au naya angka taksa te ne kanehum. Ne gigas kayada kesnu sage angkats de zi anjena. Onak tis kena asun a ange. Toga oskenundu ayungenika amadego. Takoderoro. Tawaga da hujoste au take ni gora di hato.
I normally don't will take the spoiled hide just because it works faster, but yeah, ranged things, ranged weapons spoiled hide, I guess, because you know it would be too easy if it didn't. Well, I put it down. Okay.
Ona deni rora ke zino hoda. Tiyo dom zohun. On se jatka zera ne yunt kar harakpa.
You definitely can get the hunting in this game is pretty enjoyable, I must say. Not so much in other games, but this particular one did do it really well.
Tim jatum zoni sego nekti yate zugini naktude. Onekti de deni zaru hajadora de. Toga idenere yat da idenokta.
Yatte wag der yan dare.
Kunye takwa tazadade tak ni nize.
Have more than one type of animal, combine bait and something. Can I read what those objectives are? plant more than one combine bait and snare. And I can't. I think the last one was assassinate an animal. Hold on. Hold on. Goodness, stop it. Oh, air assassinate. It's air assassinate in particular. Got it. And the others, we only apparently had to do that once, but whatever. It's fine. God damn you. Damn, animals are too fast. But this is right over a bush, so maybe I can just wait for them to approach. Speaking of. No, come back here. A deer ate a bush. Well, I don't care about deer. I need one different animal here. I should climb up somewhere. Some boar? No, and deer again. I've only seen foxes and deer. Dear me. Yeah, and the fox was the other one I killed. Stay in that area. Maybe you have to snare them? Without, and not bait them. Just wait. I shouldn't have done that because I still need to air assassinate one. I just remembered that we have to air assassinate one. How do I need a way to get back in the treetops. Like, come on. Oh, here, from this rock. Something over there. Another deer. Alright, it's fine. Too far away from the trees. So. Is it turning us? Damn it, stupid leaves. Trying to see where he went. Oh, that's a rabbit. I thought, anyway. Okay. We'll just have to be quick on the draw. Find a rabbit. Is this more deer? Yes. Fox. We need a third type of animal, so it has to be a hare. Damn it, shoot it! Oh, damn it, I have the snare equipped. I was right in front of it, it's just I had the wrong thing equipped. Oh well. It shouldn't... Hares are everywhere. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. I could be wrong. We did, finally. Took us a little bit.
I'm Zakaki, the owner.
Cool that we were able to 100% that.
Gonna dogu? Oh, no, I want this. Otku.
Is it? Where do you go? It disappeared on me. There. Well, it sucks that we weren't able to get that bear pelt. There. But it is what it is.
Agua get tani ke. Was get nyaga te. Nyawa.
I'm the Jatandi owner. I was here on Najak, Hoti Nico Rayanda, ne. Tinojera ya ezo de Tiena.
Nexiato deot.
Oh, niot.
Rat dukhawa hageri hunya.
Where am I supposed to go? Way over here somewhere.
Ogaderian darde dizardi hoye was onojera dia garha gunchedeweta. Onojera dia deatia jat dardanire ne oya ganyoke haga ziwaderio. wasundade dans a deri hua seraquase. Yo hunjanorunge, yunguadena dayan, danune ha arjunguaderi wayani ne ayetia se dani sege unjunhunza.
Ara haja zi dogane gando ayetiri hune yukiswas saha odisas taserayanda ne.
Yunguadora zine to na yadewayer hage. Yunguayat dodar he zino gayera ne de tiswa neda. Danu ne dogat to no dewayere yot deru ayunguajon ha se.
Onujera zi toni yori hawana ne ayedawada den hodu. Ona hoda tiga.
Kani hoha.
Yane?
Greetings, Guardian.
Are you a spirit?
You may think of me as such.
Where am I?
You are where you were before. If you mean to ask what it is you now see, it is known as the Nexus. From here, probabilities are calculated so that the proper path may be chosen.
What path?
Yours.
Oh, I hate this mission.
Follow me.
What have you done to me?
Selected a form familiar to your culture. It is designed to ease navigation. We have waited millennia for your arrival. You, who will bring to him the last piece, that he may open the door.
I do not understand.
Nor need you. I sense my words cause pain. But such was not my intention. You are important, child, in more ways than you will ever know. As we speak, forces gather in secret, preparing to seize control of the land. If they succeed, the sanctuary will be breached.
I did it. Yeah, let's try and 100% this with that, but you can only collide once. It's kind of difficult.
Yours is a special lineage. Past, present, future. Many are connected to you. Many who have changed the world, who will change the world. So too shall you. I have called you here that you might know your duty. You must protect Sanctuary from those who would undo our work.
What sanctuary? What work?
Maintaining your current course will result in a negative outcome. Premature access will destabilize the region. Your village and its people will be destroyed.
What am I to do?
You will learn of a man who will provide additional training. Seek this symbol. No doubt you have many questions. Time will see them answered. For now, you must follow, leading for later.
Well, that was that.
Radun hage dun got nuwe ni satka to tiga gari wayaronitstu.
Adun heads wagena duni. What garo di rungwe daya jadatka. Agena dun hase onio ji akande. Dan tune tiga ronungwe. Easy not gahanda di tunas. Gari wesi wagaderiandere. Tanu easy gi oni. Arahaja diza detni gon rizu ne dosa seri wayena.
Yungar haratstone ayadewa dun hunjanuna. Nexti da sheri de nise. Deot danu haje on hunjage dano ya taundo ayungwa da se dunhage.
Yaka atagit skodage dano agader harda dene ayadewa wanda ne.
Wat gunya do dari sigi owadu era osete.
Ohnu jera di desaderi wadenyani.
Aze goya tak gweni daguri huadeni. Yahasa giga. Ase tari jina hoda ze sakstit kada kunekans. Tonu e dagatka tone gari huayerdonitsto. Ne egi garun gwera hawi o yashnena zinio zizatnista hawa shagoshnena.
Yama.
Serdia sadoga, nekti gets hani sudzi ezos are harde. Was sezakane gari huayronitstu, satahatsori.
I hate this next part too because they want to. This would just make us like actually do a montage as part of the mission. It's like why?
Leaving home was harder than I thought. I expected the journey would fill me with a sort of pride, a sense of accomplishment. But whatever it was that carried me away from home soon fled, replaced by questions, and no small amount of doubt. Had I been too hasty? Had I made a mistake? The others in the village, they thought this was something I wanted, something I chose to do. But it never felt that way to me. No, it was not a choice. It was an obligation. Because if not me, then who?
There's a hunt. Oh, I don't remember that. Visit one of the hunting cabins? Or is that just a challenge? I think it might just be a challenge. Ah, stop it. Stop being silly and just run the rest of it. Yeah, they're showing different challenges and stuff. Long run. I don't know why they make you do this.
Get out of the way! After him!
Kind of weird glitch. But, you know, it is what it is. Tired.
Hello.
Hello.
You must be one of them native fellas, from the, what's it called? Iroquois tribe. Aye. You from that?
Course not, Terry. Iroquois ain't a tribe.
Is so.
Is not. The Iroquois is a confederation.
Confederate what now?
Confederation, ya Tony. It's a group, an alliance. Lots of different kinds of people, all united.
Right. Like I said, a tribe.
Listen, you toddy-headed twiddlepoop. There's a difference between a tribe and a confederation, and it's not my fault your skull's too thick to make sense of it.
Who you calling a twiddlepoop, you crump-back scab? Hey now, this is between me and him.
Yeah, mind your business.
Whatever, this is stupid. I do wish that we can still handle things like that, though, instead of, like, because resorting to, you know, passive aggressiveness and character assassination and whatever. You know, like, I like the better one we used to just settle our disagreements with a fist fight. I think we could, you know, just go ahead and people actually, like, defended their honor and stuff instead of kowtowing to it.
What?
I was told you could train me.
No. Go away.
I'm not leaving! I need a place to camp. This should do. There must be another way in. Please, all I ask is a moment of your time.
I apologize if I've been unclear or otherwise confused you with my words. It was never my intention to mislead, so let me try to clarify. Get the hell off my land.
Coming up!
The balcony. Jump. Like, move. So good.
Just hear me out. What are you so afraid of?
Afraid? You think I'm afraid of anything? Least of all a self-important little scab like you? Or you might dream of being a hero, of riding to rescues, of saving the world. But stay this course, and the only thing you're gonna be is dead. The world's moved on, boy. Best you do too.
I will not leave, do you hear me? I'm never leaving. Just wait, old man. I will not be defeated so easily.
These are square toes. This'll be easy.
That's what you said last time, and I wound up with a dead horse and a dark eye.
Who are you?
No one you need concern yourself with, you britches.
Best cut for something bad happens.
No.
Can't say we didn't warn ya.
Like, I don't know why half the time it just shoves them instead of killing them.
Oi, brothers! Should've run when you had the chance. You're only making things worse.
There we go.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Best ask the boss man.
You working for the old man, then? That it? Maybe this will get you talking. Oh. Thank you.
Clean this up. Then I suppose we should talk.
It's like they killed some Templars. They're now turning back now.
Sorry.
Not your fault. This whole place is ready to come down. Goddamn miracle it hasn't already. Anyway, who are you?
My name is Radohangado.
Right. Well, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Now, tell me why you're here.
I was told to seek this symbol.
Do you even know what that symbol represents? Or what it is you're asking for?
No.
And yet, here you are.
The spirit said that I'm...
Spirits of yours have been harassing the assassins for centuries. Ever since Ezio uncorked the bottle. But you don't even know what an assassin is, do you? Well, best settled in then. I've got a story to tell, and it's gonna take a while to get it all out. And so, this is why the Assassins have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of the Templars. Because if they succeed, your spirit's visions will become reality.
Then I will stop them.
Oh, I have no doubt you'll try. Come on, I've something to show you. Careful. Wasn't a joke when I said this place was coming apart.
Why don't you repair it?
What's the point? Besides, I don't have materials for the job.
So buy them.
Look at me. You think I can just march into some store, purse full of pounds, and go shopping?
Yes. Why not?
So naive. This way. You can just come in here, throw those on, and call yourself an assassin.
I did not. I would never presume...
That's all right. I know they've a certain allure. Very well. I'll train you. Then we'll know if you've the right to wear those robes.
Thank you.
Name's Achilles. Come on, then. We've work to do.
You are a speck of dust, a nothing. You and all your kind, living in the dirt like animals, oblivious to the true ways of the world.
What do the Templars want?
What they've always wanted. Control. They see an opportunity in the colonies. A chance for new beginnings, unfettered by the chaos of the past. This is why they backed the British. Here they have a chance to illustrate the merits of their beliefs, a people in service to the principles of order and structure.
I have seen what is to come if they succeed. They have to die, don't they? All of them. Even my father.
Especially your father. He's the one holding the whole thing together.
How does he know what his father looks like? It's not like they have paintings in Native American tribes. Or at least I assume they do.
So I trained. In running, in climbing, in fighting, in falling. And for every lesson that concerned the body, there were two that concerned the mind. Language, philosophy, logic, the arts. Achilles taught most often of the assassins and Templars, their structures, origins, and purpose. Centuries of history condensed into a few short days. I told him of the men who had burned my village, of Charles Lee, and my promise to him. Achilles explained that Lee and his followers were Templars, and that they were led by none other than my own father. If I was to serve the order, these men would become my targets. So I worked harder, learned faster, but for all my progress, it was clear that I still had much to learn. My training had only just begun.
They did say that this was a boring character, which I kind of sort of agree, at least compared to Ezio, but because Ezio at least has some character development. He doesn't. He kind of starts off, but he doesn't even seek revenge or anything. Doesn't seem that mad. It's pretty cold and calculated. Like he already knows what's up.
Good morning.
To you as well. You taking a trip?
I've decided to do something about the house, and you're going to help me. Get it?
The social millennials thing, I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Don't stare.
Sorry.
Come on.
This place is incredible. The people, the sounds and smells. I could walk these streets for days and know not even half its wonders.
I thought the same as you upon a time. These days, I much prefer the quiet of the countryside.
But there is so much life here. So many opportunities.
For a few, my boy. For a few.
He's not even referring to white people because he's saying in that field, not. So you recognize.
There's a store close to here. You're to buy the items on this list. Tell them where the carriage is, and they'll see that it's loaded. Understood?
Yes.
Good. You're also going to need a new name. Your skin is fair enough that you might pass for one with Spanish or Italian blood. Better to be thought a Spaniard than a native. And both are better still than I.
That is not true.
What's true and what is aren't always the same.
What would you call me then?
Kana. Yes, that will be your name. All right then, off you go.
I mean, that's not. He's. So, they have some systemic racism sort of claims that supposedly a black was worse than a Native American. It's just simply not true. Like, even from the perspective of a white colonist, they enslaved the Native Americans as well and called them savages, you know. And yeah, there are exceptions to the rule, such as Achilles here. But yeah, a lot of blacks were enslaved, so they're more or less on the same playing field. So that's a bit unrealistic in my opinion. But obviously, if you're a poor white, you're a little better than slavery. You know, back here, it's like it's still more or less feudalism going on. So it's, and there's a reason why they had to fight for, you know, basic rights like freedom of speech. Not that anyone seems to care about that in these days. Cannot interact while on a mission. I'm not so. Oh, here's the door.
A new rule.
You lost?
I need the items on this list.
Will you be paying with coin or trade? Some of these things I have, some I don't. Lumber's hard to come by since my supplier up and vanished. I have the tools and pitch, though. Nails, too. So, where do you want this delivered?
Our wagon is near the State House.
Why? It's the same fucking shop.
I should return to Achilles.
Who stands in Parliament for Boston? For New York? For Virginia? No one.
I think this is so dumb though. The way that you know, allegedly they'll base their judgments based off your skin color, which, you know, that's realistic, fine. But it also doesn't matter what you look like. Like, I can walk in there with native and like native wear, you know, and tribal skins and whatever, and it was like, oh yeah, totally Spaniard. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you would think that the first thing that they do is get you in some colonial looking clothes, but that literally never happens. You know, they just expect you. Like, it's a terrible suspension of disbelief. I do have to say that the outfit does look cool though once you unlock it.
We're going to ruffle some redback feathers. With me to King Street.
What happened?
We'll show 'em.
That's what we're going to find out. Follow
Down
me.
to the customs house for a spree. Come along.
I say again, disperse! Congregating in this manner is forbidden!
We're not going anywhere, Bug. Oi! Why don't you go back to England?
No good can come of this chaos! Return to your homes, and all will be forgiven!
Never! Not until you've answered for your crimes!
You're right, cowards!
You don't scare us.
Pointing guns and unarmed!
We ain't afraid!
Is that my father?
Yes, which means trouble is sure to follow. I need you to Taylor's accomplice. This crowd is a powder keg. We can't allow him to light the fuse. But nothing. Do as I say and go.
So how come he was able to recognize his father in a painting, but he had to ask to double check? It is weird that he had to ask to double check to see if he was his father, and even though he recognized him on sight in the painting. But replay. Now that I've kind of began losing my love for the Assassin's Creed games, I'm beginning to notice more and more things about it that bugs me. Like, I used to be a huge fan. Sorry for the Stupid barking. I wish dogs weren't like this. Yeah, take him out. You don't see me. I'm not sure why you kept turning around. Like, you're on the fucking roof. Like, you're really, like, why? So I guess I'll let him climb the ladder completely before following. Because I'm not sure what that was all about. My tribal outfit totally blends in with these colonial area dress. All this dress. Like it. Walk through the damn alley.
What's all the fuss about? Fire at the townhouse.
Like seriously, why is this? Well, he did eventually make it through, so there's that. He turned around the second time. He like literally turned around, took 2 steps, turned around again. I think that they just programmed the AI to turn around if you walk too close, to be honest. It's just to be like, hey, get off. This isn't a good way to tell someone get off their butt. You know? Get out there, please. You don't see me.
Your plot is ended.
Not quite.
Damn you! Fire!
Why did you do this? Climb, damn you. Like, why is it shoving them instead of executing them, which is what it should be doing? Climb up there, damn you. Just literally just waiting for them to go away. Like they just randomly decide that that you have to go. That someone sees you. It feels like, you know. I guess we'll try swimming out to see. Only one person can see us.
I need to find Achilles.
You there? Careful now. I'm here to help.
Who are you?
Just a messenger. Mr. Adam wants a word.
What? Why?
Well, you'll need asking that yourself. He'll meet you tonight near Faneuil Hall. I suggest laying low till then.
How does he know I would be here? Ah. God damn you. Why? Like, are the guards going to attack me on sight now? Because I don't see like a minority level thing going on, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. See maybe if we can synchronize on this building real quick. No, don't do that. I'm just trying to climb that last pit. There we go. I'm not sure why they made me synchronized. We're just waiting for that card to go somewhere else. Like literally on. Of course, he goes down that street. And that's where I wanted to go. I guess we'll just cut across. God damn you. We're like literally right there, apparently. Climb up, please. You gotta kill me. Can you not counterattack these guys? What the hell? So you have to hit you have to counter them and then hit A to break through. Why is there so many more guards now? Like, literally just leave me alone so I can continue the mission. Kill all of you. Apparently that doesn't work. Ah, shit. Stupid AI. Literally just go away. How long have I been without being in sight of any of you? Like, how long does it take to go anonymous? Like, seriously. It's just taking forever. Sorry, guys. Oh, this guy has no ammo. Oh. Like, seriously, just go away. Like... There we go. Why pack one that's loaded? That ammo. I don't think they'll let us reload these guns because we're not Connor. We don't know how guns work yet. I mean, we are Connor, but you know what I mean. We're not. It's unofficial. This just won't go away. Like, it doesn't even feel like it doesn't even feel like their numbers are going down. Seriously. That gun split off too. At least while I carry a musket, it seems to actually kill them instead of throwing it, instead of tossing them around when I counter. So, there's that. Oh wait, is that a haystack on there? Ah, of course I messed it up. God damn you. Whatever. I'm happy to just die. Did you just try to shoot me point blank, sir? That's very rude of you. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I knew that. Drop that.
You're Achilles' boy. Connor, was it? I saw what happened at the townhouse. A fine mess, that.
Who are you?
Samuel Adams, at your service. Achilles asked me to get you out of Boston.
Explain.
The whole city's looking for you.
Oh yay! Oh yay! A criminal stalks the streets, wanted in connection with the massacre at the townhouse. Citizens are advised to call the guards if they see him. £10 to whoever brings this madman.
What am I supposed to do?
Or you can take down these posters for a start. Return to me once you remove the others.
We can't be seen together until these posters are gone.
I'm not sure why it's not give us like a notoriety mark, like being like. It did say notoriety at level 3 somewhere. I'm not sure on the notifications, but I'm not sure what that means. God damn you! Just leave me alone. Like seriously. Why didn't that work? Why will? Break? Why wouldn't it let me break free? There we go, finally. Now to find my poster.
Bring it to them.
Oh, it's right here. God damn you.
You there. Stop. Don't let him escape.
God damn it. Ah. You guys don't see anything. Peace. God damn it. Just move, please.
Control yourself.
You don't see me. Okay. Are they going to leave me alone now? God damn it. Stop climbing things. I think that's what's been screwing me. I think they... No, they're still detecting me for if I go near. God damn it. Why? Like, I'm not sure how to reduce my narrowity because it won't tell me what status I'm at. I don't know, like, if this is a mechanic that's actually working. I'm gonna have to look that up. No, go away.
Ah, Connor. There you are. I'd like you to meet Cyrus.
Is he the killer?
Peace. Cyrus is on our side, or rather, for the right price, he will be.
Have you seen this man?
Watch and learn.
Oh yay, oh yay! Word has reached us that the man responsible for today's shooting may have been in disguise. A wig and makeup tin were found near the scene of the crime. Witnesses describe a middle-aged gentleman of pale complexion fleeing towards the wharves, rifle in arm.
Thank you kindly, Cyrus.
Pleasure.
Come on, then. There's still one last bit of work to do.
Where are we going?
To the printer. Where do you think all those posters came from? They're made by a machine. We need to shut it down.
Oh. We'll try to dodge the guards, I guess. I think the bridge is clear. Guards right around the corner here. They didn't see us. Oh, God. Well, they're not being attracted to me on sight now, so maybe it was just a glitch in the system.
Nothing to interest. Don't play somewhere else.
So many guards, gosh. And that's not close enough to jump, probably, anyway. Let's just hope that they're not going to do anything. God damn it. Got lucky. God damn it. You had to do that. You had to do that. Well, there goes the optional objective, but...
You've no right to treat him that way. Unhand that boy or I'll see to it the whole city knows of your crimes.
I love those double counter animations. It's pretty great. Can I get that guy off the horse, please?
He's done no wrong. Let him alone. Here we are, then. I'll see you inside.
Gosh, so annoying. We massacred all those guards and we didn't raise our already to level 3. It's pretty funny.
Hold on. Use your lantern to light the lamps, Connor. They'll help us find our way should we get turned around.
I wonder why they built these tunnels.
What? I thought that was another thing legit, but it's not.
Excellent. Let us move on. Much as it pains me to say it, we must follow the rats. They often move in the direction of an exit.
This is the only time we're going to be on the ground, though. I'm pretty sure. No, there might be other catacombs, I don't remember now.
Well, well. You were right. I apologize for ever doubting. No wonder Achilles has taken such an interest in you. Arse. I don't suppose lockpicking is part of your repertoire?
Ah. breaking the lock and
Well
picking
done.
lock, two different
The
things.
printer
but-
isn't far. Let us reconvene there.
Stop it. You guys just kind of go around.
Go away, Mongrel. All of your life!
These are colonial guys. So this is the other thing I don't really, I'm kind of like whatever on the Assassin's Creed 3 is the fact that, you know, you're kind of allies with you know, George Washington or whatever, but then you still end up having to deal with the colonists here and you're murdering their, well, maybe not murdering because they're guards, but, you know, you're killing the militia for, even when they're alleged, even once they become, they're not on our side right now, obviously, but, you know, they're supposed to be later on, and it's still much of the same. Finally.
You ask a great deal of me, Sam.
I know, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important, if it wasn't vital.
Fine. Just this once, though. In the future, such things will come at a price. Resetting the type is neither quick nor easy. To say nothing of the cost should I be discovered.
I shall not forget this kindness.
Nor I.
His work will see your last little bit of notoriety erased. Come, I'll show you how to leave now that order's been restored. So, now you've had a chance to see how it all works. Untoward actions will upset the citizens and inevitably lead to the guards being caught. Depending on the severity of your transgression, they may simply search a bit before giving up and returning to their posts. But should you offend them severely or repeatedly, they'll become much more aggressive in their pursuits. I've shown you 3 ways to turn the tide. Remove wanted posters, bribe town criers, or visit a printer to create your own propaganda.
This feels wrong. Why not just speak to someone and explain my innocence?
You can't be serious.
We counter one lie with an...
Here we are. Speak with the harbor master and he'll see you home.
Thank you for everything, Sam. I promise one day to repay the favor.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Like this.
Like, I get that he's needed to do the customs, but still cringe. Using the right stick to move the mouth is so unintuitive. I hate it. It's Boston. So I assume We're going back to the homestead, right? Yeah.
Welcome back.
You left me in Boston.
The training we've done here is all well and good, but experience is a better teacher by far.
What of my father?
Into the wind, I'm afraid.
We have to find him.
And we will, after the house has been repaired.
But he's out there plotting who knows what.
And what would you do when you found him? If you found him? You're a boy with a few months of training. He's a man full grown who spent decades honing his skills. If you're going to stand a chance against the Templars, you're going to need these. Go on before I change my mind.
You, sir, please, help! He's going to die!
Oh shoot, no.
Oh, there's no time! Please come!
Shoot, this is the person stuck in the river, isn't it? I hate this mission. Me constantly saying I hate this mission is so high. This is the last one I'm gonna do, unless you guys want me to do more, of course. What's up, Beaver?
Down there! He's just passed under the bridge!
Help me! Please!
God damn it. Well, we messed up that beginning part, but we're actually having a pretty good run overall, if I don't say so myself.
What this knobend is trying to say is he's forever in your debt, sir.
Who are you calling? A knobend?
You, because you are one.
What were you doing on those logs?
One of the dangers of lumbering. We've got the camp set up a few rods off of here, as we're cutting timber. We're hoping to open a mill in the area.
There's a good place not far from the manor on the hill where I'm staying.
I like you already. We'll have a look.
We do need timber to repair the house, which the shopkeeper was out of. So there's that. Very convenient.
I'll miss the peace and quiet, but we can certainly use the wood.
The manor needs a lot of work.
That and other things. Meet me at the small shack by the shoreline when you have time. There's something else you need to see.
What is it?
An asset.
Recruit new settlers and improve your homestead. Okay. I do want to get all the recruits going because, you know, you might as well unlock everything. So what's going on here? Homestead mission. Stop. Being annoying. Okay, we'll do that first, and then we'll continue with the campaign. Did he have any kid?
What in God's name is going on around here? Back off
Okay, so they're not accepting the counterattack now. Ah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I think so. Didn't do much to me aside from a good scare. Blackguards.
What did they want with you?
My purse, which was meager, and they decided to punish me for their trouble. Silly, really. My tools and equipment were worth a king's share to the right man. In any case, I had best get on my way. It's a long walk to the nearest inn. I thank you again for your kindness.
Have you no home?
Oh, well, I was a proud resident of Boston until recently, but I'm not a supporter of His Majesty, and, well, I was forced out of my woodshop and home by loyalists.
There are plenty around here who could use the services of a skilled craftsman if you were looking for somewhere to settle.
Is that right? I may look into that.
He now does barrels and crates, apparently. No more things for now. Homestead missions, is what I meant to say. So we continue onward. Can I fast travel there?
Found him! People say he's a myth, but I have him! Sure, just give me a ship and a crew, and we'll find out what it was he held for dear. I met him once, that happened. He was 7 feet tall if he was an inch. I tell ya, legs like tree trunks and a smithy's arms.
Who's saying that?
My hand shaking, it'll know. I could feel it then when I met him. No weapon made by man could harm him.
Hello. He's a crazy dude.
Go away!
Said go away, boy! Do not speak the King's English? Oh, I didn't see you there, old man. I'd have set my home in order if I'd known you'd be calling.
The boy's name is Connor. He's here to restore the property.
Restore? Restore? Pardon my manners. She's still the fastest in the Atlantic. Sure, she needs some attention. Minor things mostly, but with a little affection, she'll fly again.
Who is she?
Who is she? Why, the Aquila boy, the ghost of the North Seas.
The boat.
A boat? She's a ship boy, and make no mistake about it. I thought you brought him here to restore order. I reckon he's the greenest thing on the frontier.
Connor, meet me back at the manor when you've finished here.
You said it requires repairs. You able?
She does need work. A ship is a she, boy. And yes, I can refit her, but I'm lacking in the proper supplies. Some quality timber would help me get started.
I can see to that. How long before she is able to sail again?
Just get me the lumber, boy. And I'll raise a crew.
So now I have to reach that way over there. I would like to be I don't remember how long it takes for us to look like a proper assassin again. I hope that we can. I mean, I guess it's not really a proper assassin look because their robes aren't white. You know, it definitely looks different. But at least it's recognizable. Yeah, a recognizable aesthetic, let's say.
There you are. I've something to show you. Come, take a look.
What is it?
A ledger. It lets us manage the homestead's dealings.
And these?
That was years ago. Before the slow fever, before the Templars, before everything collapsed. But that's all in the past. Better we focus on what's in front of us. Take up the ledger, and I'll teach you how it all works.
Okay. Oh, they're having us buy in the materials for the ship. Some basic, it's almost like stock, buy materials.
Time passed quickly after that. My days a blur of study, training, and work. What little free time Achilles allowed me was spent learning about the Templars, about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to confront them, to put an end to their schemes, to ensure my people would remain untroubled and free. But I knew it was too soon. That to approach them now would see me killed. All my work would be for nothing. Patience, restraint. These proved the most difficult subjects for me. But in time I mastered them as well. Days became months, months became years. And as my skills and knowledge grew, so too did I.
It didn't really, like, he doesn't really seem impatient, except for, like, a handful of cutscenes, and it feels kind of forced, you know? I also find it an odd idea that, you know, that we're not going to do anything about the Templars until we train more. It's like, I mean, why aren't we just doing all the training missions then? Why are we just hanging around here doing these missions and stuff? We're going to Homestead and talking to the ship. Shouldn't we have like a series of missions from Achilles? Like, here's how to steal. Here's how to assassinate people. You know, or would that be too what's the word? Repetitive, being as we kind of did it. Like, they tell us that with our father Hemingway, or whatever his face is, Haytham. But we're not doing it with Connor. Because doing it with Connor, when we already did it with Haytham, would be redundant. But, you know, the only good thing that came out doing it with Haytham versus doing it with Connor is the only thing that came out good that came out of it is you know, that plot twist where you find out that you thought you were hanging out with you were playing an assassin, but then you turn out you was a Templar all along. with cannon at.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
She is solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale. Ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out? Show you what she can do firsthand.
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. Haul in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
This is where they began experimenting with naval combat. So this is kind of a little bit fun.
Come on, lad. No time like the present. On the rail! That's flat! Come on, she won't bite. You're connected to her now. Listen and feel. She's idle. If you call for half sail, the men will hop to it and she'll pick up. Half sail! Ah! Your killer flies again! Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like. Full sail! Full sail! Go get that wind!
I'm not used to it not being so. I'm not used to it being so zoomed
Wind
in.
looks to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage. Pull into half sail! Slow her down to half sail!
Yeah, those winds are strong, so I'll take the turn speed over for now.
I want everything. Bend them all. Full sail.
You're not taking any
Now,
damage.
take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hull. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then. Stay off the shoals, Connor!
It's so difficult to see.
That'll slow us down. Beware the sandbars. Mind those other vessels. Hold your tack to keep you right away.
See if we can zoom ahead here.
Rogue wind! Haul in to half sail.
Rogue win, I guess that kind of makes sense, but it's a weird term. I wish that ship didn't have to jump in front of me. Otherwise I would zoom myself.
Full sail! Unfurl everything! Full sail!
Oh, do we really have to turn around and follow them?
Cottages! We're close! No sail! No sail! Slow her down to half sail! Drop anchor. We'll go ashore, buy our guns, find our officers. Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
You can't win.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No. Between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show. The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone, boy.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
Hold on. Okay, alright. It is spam. That's what I thought.
Good wind today, Captain!
I'm on the bow lines!
Half sail. What the bloody hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
How did they know that he was a Templar? And if he was a Templar, why didn't you just, let's say, screw it on dealing with him?
Bring her in to half sail. Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring her around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
Round shot for a start.
Oh, Archie? Okay. Oh, you don't worry about arc in this one? It's just...
Well done, boy. Now, guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible.
Make ready! Fire! Some old powder in there.
Good. Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Oh, LG is for the swivel. That's going to. Oh, and it has to. And you're going to make me do it manually? That's going to be annoying.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a Jaktar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long.
Gunboats are above!
Why is he shooting at us? Give me half sail! Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take defense. What do we do? Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard!
How do you embrace curiosity?
Change course, sir. Wind's in our face.
English frigates!
I'll be big twattles, another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from?
And why are we being press X? Oh, I see that. Oh, the icon there.
Damage report. Nothing bad. All heads down. On my mark. Fire! guts the garden.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship. Could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
2 weeks. And not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for?
First, sassy.
Put them on. Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Well, we made it. Getting the outfit was my objective.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Totally.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above?
Is that a parachute?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics. Perfect. I've got a nice, strong signal. Just a heads up. There's no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
Of course. called Assassin's Creed, not... I don't know. I'm not sure where I was going with that. Wait, I'm supposed to go... Oh no, this is the right way. I'm like, wait, am I supposed to be going up? Well, eventually, I suppose. Ah. Was that not what I was supposed to do? I feel like the answer to that is no. I'm not sure where I go from here though. Ah. Where am I supposed to go? Or do I press B or something?
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
Apparently you had to press A. I should have, like, said that, probably. Like, I didn't find that intuitive at all. At least I don't have to use the hold the A button. They'll let me just use the right trigger, which is a lot more useful because it means most of the time I can just lock onto where I need to run instead of trusting my hand to actually guide me into the right spot. So this is definitely feels a lot cleaner, even if I'm going maybe a little bit slower.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Couldn't the old-fashioned way just mean stairs, you know? Like, I feel like that's not such a crazy invention. I'm surprised that I wasn't entirely sure if that was going to work, but it did, so hey. Oh, there.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
They're teasing me a flat ladder right on the inside. I guess it's inaccessible that way anyway.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
You gotta kidding me.
Now! Open your chute, now!
It's nice for us to head on a helipad.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected. But I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look. I'm not supposed to kill you. But the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter.
Once you said that you can't kill him, you know, then it's just a regular fight.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Okay, I guess we'll go find a place for the power source.
We could be saved. We sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Didn't you say that you needed 4 more though? Well, you need 4 towers.
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
That's weird. Where were we? Was this not the area that opened? This is back at the beginning. Oh goodness. Didn't notice that before.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
So they basically acted just like the Templars, right? They enthralled people who exert power and control to have their perfect world. Although I guess technically it's not a perfect world, but rather a world, period. But, you know, it's the same tactics.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First we wanted to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking. And instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Kind of interesting the way he flip-flopped from saying he trusted Juno apparently and killed Lucy on purpose, which is strange. I didn't realize that. And then now all of a sudden he doesn't trust Juno. Am I heading in the right direction? And I assume so. I don't remember if I've been here before or not. Everything here kind of looks the same-ish. But, you know, we did learn a bit about the precursors. So that's good. And, yeah, I'm not sure what else we're supposed to do, so let's talk to everyone real quick, and then we'll jump back into Animus.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. It'd be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening. So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. Now keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner, gratis, for decades now. But the colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the tables full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Now when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to return later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently.
Yeah, that is something interesting that I haven't completely thought about. All I can say is that, we ran after we've seen the result of the war, and it turned out to be good. But if you were living in 1700 when the war, in the 1700s when the war was going on, would I side with the colonists? Actually, I'm actually kind of skeptical that I would, just because of if you didn't know that America would turn out the way that it did, it does feel odd. Like it does, like rebelling over taxes does seem strange. It doesn't seem like a particularly good reason. Of course, there were other abuses, but my understanding is that those other abuses started off because of the defilement to pay taxes. So it's not a particularly good argument. But like I said, we were the first to establish a truly free country. So by and large, regardless of whether or not I personally would have joined the war living in the 1700s, we can say that the result was a good thing. So
I wonder how many other places like this exist.
There are dozens of them, all over the world.
And somehow no one's ever found one before us.
I don't think that's true.
Oh?
When I was at Abstergo, Vidic talked about silencing discoveries made by non-Templars. And I'm sure Abstergo has dug up plenty.
The things they must know.
Regretting throwing in with us?
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives. Oh, I think I found a lead on another power source.
Really?
Later, Desmond. I'm in the middle of something very important right now.
You just say that...
A rule. Just follow that as a rule.
You just drop that you found a lead on another power source and then you don't say anything more about it. It's just mean of you.
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but... how's Mom? She's not...
No. Your mother is fine. We decided it was safer if we split up for this job.
Always assuming the worst.
For good reason.
Can I at least say hi to her?
I'm sorry, it's too risky. Maybe when we're done.
Right. When we're done.
You do have to respect that, though. Communicating with the outside does pose a serious risk.
Have we ever tried to make peace with the Templars?
Throughout our history, there have been moments. Several, in fact. But... it's impossible. There are existential differences, insurmountable. If there were to be unity, it wouldn't be a truce so much as a submission.
But knowing what's about to happen, wouldn't it make sense to try and talk to Vidic? Come to an arrangement, even if it's only temporary?
We'd all be so busy watching our backs, nothing would get accomplished. Imagine that. We're more productive at war.
Well, have we ever tried sending in someone? Doing to them what they did to us with Lucy? Or Cross?
We have, and it's never worked. We've sent people who were either too weak and found themselves turned, or too strong and were unable to carry out the charade.
I just feel like we all want the same thing.
We use the same words, but that's all they are, words. In the end, it all comes down to freedom. We seek it, they detest it. And so there's never an end to the fight. Not until one side is completely gone.
Is that even possible?
Probably not. Our two groups have existed in one form or another since, well, since forever. But things can be better than they are. And that's something.
Did you look for me, Dad? When I was gone?
Every day.
Come on.
I mean it. Every night I'd look, searching for your name or variations of it, hoping you'd slip up. Abstergo only found you first because they had better access. A few more days and it would have been me.
Well, I'm here now.
And I'm glad.
Do you think Lucy regretted what she was doing?
I used to think I knew her well, but clearly that wasn't the case. So I really can't give you an honest answer.
She seemed so sincere, though. Like she really wanted to make a difference.
Yes, well, when I first met him, I thought the same thing about Cross.
It just keeps happening over and over again.
What does?
Everything.
Don't get weird on me, Desmond.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry.
All right, then. You should think about getting back in the Animus. We've got to find that key. We should probably get back to Connor.
Okay, let's go talk to, what is it, Rebecca? All sorts of emails. I don't feel like reading them. You could, if you wanted, you can pause. Here, I'll pull him back up and we'll go through and do it more slowly. That way you can pause and read if you want. Oops, hold on. Come in.